I am leaving the embassy soon.
At a press conference, Julian Assange appeared to suggest that he will leave the Ecuadorian Embassy in London soon. He's been there since June 19, 2012, never once stepping outside. Having said he will leave, it's still not clear how or when that would happen. Even if he did, his immediate future beyond that is unclear and complicated by rumours that he is suffering from serious health problems.
It is an environment in which any healthy person would find themselves soon enough with certain difficulties.
Assange himself has declined to answer specific questions about his health, beyond saying that spending 2 years in a space without sunlight would cause even a healthy person problems. He says he claimed Ecuadorian asylum because of American plans to prosecute him over WikiLeaks publishing activity. At the same press conference, he shared his belief that the US Department of Justice is investigating WikiLeaks and has been for over 4 years, with the goal of pursuing prosecution. It's generally accepted that if Assange took a single step outside the embassy front door, he'd be arrested and extradited. However, as things stand, this would not be to the US. Rather, he'd be subject to fast-track removal to Sweden, under the European arrest warrant system. Sweden issued the warrant in relation to allegations of sexual assault made against Assange in 2010. The UK cannot grant Assange a safe passage from the embassy to an airport to travel to Ecuador or anywhere else for that matter. WikiLeaks have always maintained that Assange is happy to face questions in Sweden over the sexual violence allegations, but only on condition of one of two guarantees. Firstly, that the US will not seek to prosecute him over WikiLeaks. Secondly, that the Swedish government guarantees not to fulfill any extradition request it receives from US authorities. Neither the Swedish nor the US authorities have agreed to these conditions.
We are quite upset by the remarks made on the Swedish legal system, accusing it of being politicized. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Another factor is that Julian Assange doesn't currently have a passport. He surrendered his to the British authorities before he entered the embassy. Even if British authorities let him walk free, he could not simply leave the country. But if they gave him back his passport, Assange could return to Australia, where he is a citizen, and where he would be safe from the European arrest warrant. However, Australia has its own formalised extradition agreements with Sweden and the US, and the Australian government has not given Assange any guarantee of protection. To reiterate, Assange has not said when or how he will leave the embassy. Given the European arrest warrant and Assange's own fear of American intent to prosecute, a stroll in the late summer breeze remains highly unlikely. Nevertheless, there's a plethora of live streams to choose from should you want to lock eyes on the Ecuadorian embassy front door for a while. It seems as good a way of any of trying to figure out what will happen next.